I got some reports, in fact, a comment from one guy who was watching and said, "Oh, Sammy Flex, won't you guys talk about Shatta Wale's new car?" Then I said, "No problem, no problem. There is a new car in the system already. Some yellow Benz. Benzi. Some yellow Benzo. Shatta Wale Esandia Beka ni fleet ni ho. And the gentleman was saying that, "Brasami, won't you talk about that?" I said, "Well, I can talk about it anytime I want. Of course, it is another property."
Another asset.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Danny Beats Classic.
Well, whilst we were doing Showbiz Daily on Sammy Flex TV, I got some reports, in fact, a comment from one guy who was watching and said, "Oh, Sammy Flex, won't you guys talk about Shatta Wale's new car?" Then I said, "No problem, no problem. There is a new car in the system already. Some yellow Benz. Benzi. Some yellow Benzo. Shatta Wale Esandia Beka ni fleet ni ho. And the gentleman was saying that, "Brasami, won't you talk about that?" I said, "Well, I can talk about it anytime I want. Of course, it is another property."
Another asset.
It is another property, a property that everybody is still discussing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what are the properties people are discussing? On this show, the Real Talk segment with Long John, the blogger. Sure, we are going to discuss this, and Long John is seated. I gave you a promise that we'll be having some conversation. Long John is here for us today. Long John, welcome to Real Talk segment here on Sammy Flex TV. Have you seen the car? What have you heard about it so far? In fact, I saw a video. Shatta Wale was already in town cruising, and as usual, people were chasing him all over. Hey, Shatta Wale, they disturb.
He's making the celebrity lifestyle.
No, Shatta, they disturb, I think.
No, if you say they disturb there, no, I don't agree. They make
the reason I they talk say Shatta, they disturb, be saying, you know, in some circles, when you go to some areas, it is more or less like a competition between celebrities of a sort. Where you show me what you have, I show you what I have.
Right.
But here in Ghana, it looks like Shatta is showing.
He has no match.
Exactly what I'm talking about. Nobody else is also showing. That's why I think it is okay. It is okay. Stop disturbing us. Stop disturbing us. But you wake up and another one poof. You wake up and another one poof. The other day, I remember he told you that he was bringing
another machine. He told us.
Oh no, me, I have the machine.
Okay.
So me, I'm informed.
You did. Yeah.
He told you.
Right,
me, I'm informed already.
Right.
Yeah, and you see, I don't know what you want to say about that.
First of all, I want to give thanks for the life of Shatta Wale. You know, he's done great works for this industry. Through both negative and positive. And in everything, I believe one thing we should highlight about him is he's always trying to put Ghana in a position where people can know that we are ready to compete. Whether be it good news or bad news, Shatta Wale is always putting Ghana in the news, making people understand that Ghana is ready to take on the world, entertainment-wise. And that is one good thing we need to applaud Shatta Wale for. When we talk about fleet of car, when we talk about asset, I think you've said everything in there. You made it quite clear that he has no match. I think Shatta is one of the people we can say he's a conversation starter. He takes the lead, and then everybody now gets their attention. Hey, then what is this? What is happening? What is happening? How come this lifestyle? You know, and this is not new to the Shatta's brand. You understand? I mean, anybody who knows Shatta Wale's stories, anybody who knows Shatta's news, will tell you that some of these things are things that, because it is Shatta Wale, so everybody wants to talk. Understand? And I think it came at a very good time because the noise in the system has been too much. When you are wealthy, when you have been blessed when you were once holding 10 CD bundle and they have an artist stand behind you and also be supporting you in the video.
Okay.
I believe one thing is quite intriguing or what emulating that when now life changes and now you own fleet of cars, you have to also show that.
Okay.
So people can be able to watch the progress and understand that if I'm consistent like Shatta Wale, there's an end result.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay.
If I keep up with this attitude of Shatta Wale, there's an end result. But if I'm to make noise like the other one, there's also an end result like them. You understand? So Shatta is striking the difference between what you have to do to be a successful man like him.
Okay.
And you see, this is what makes success story beautiful.
Okay.
We see people come and sit. You see, Shatta is a pure example of practice what you preach. When he was struggling, we saw the things around him.
Exactly.
You remember the times where he would go for freestyle, and you could see that he really wished he could buy these things.
Yeah, you're right.
You understand?
Yeah.
Today, God has blessed him. In fact, overly blessed him.
That he has these things in excess.
God has blessed him. He has the funds, and you are telling him he should keep it calm. What do you mean by that? Then what are those who are watching the story of Shatta Wale supposed to do? That is why when he had the opportunity to be on stage somewhere last week at Osu, last 2 weeks or last week, he blasted Ghanaians for saying, how can someone be in an industry for 20 years and he's driving a Rolls Royce? You want to have a problem with it? 20 years. Imagine your father working for 20 years. He doesn't have a plot of land. You see, you should be happy for the success of Shatta Wale. Not try to put him on the same pedestal as any other artist.
Okay.
Probably your favorites might not like to show off or whatever. But if you know the story of Shatta Wale and the people he has mingled with and what he has fought to get to where he has gotten to, you must applaud him for actually putting out a story. Because one thing about it is, imagine Shatta doesn't put out these things. Shatta, and you know one thing, what surprises me is people thinking Shatta can't be quiet. Shatta Wale can. Yes, Shatta Wale can own all these things, and you people don't have one idea.
Yeah.
There is an artist who featured Beyonce and was quiet. He never said pin.
Yes.
People are saying there was no disclosure agreement.
No, he waited for so
many
months.
Just say you know what?
I remember it was on a platform he mentioned that first.
Yeah. Who go sign that deal? He could have broadcasted it. He could have taken pictures. He didn't even take pictures on the set.
No.
This is the Shatta Wale we are talking about.
Sometimes the things we plan and onto execution, we don't talk about it. Do they even have an idea? As it stands now, do they know what we are thinking? Do they know what we are planning? Do they know some of the opportunities that are lying before us that we are waiting to just sign and kick off?
I don't understand them. But you sit down, Sammy Flex, right? We've lost a $2 million deal. But you are seated in your house because your artist can never see $500,000 safe. You are there telling Shatta Wale that it is impossible to hit that $2 million deal. And
later, they themselves came back to say,
of course, they will come in because now, yes. This is how you see the Shatta Wale story is a beautiful one to actually talk about. And I believe everything he's doing now, he's not doing it to spite anybody. No. You see, if Shatta had a bad mind, this success is shocking. This is where this should tell Ghanaians and inform Ghanaians that the mindset they've told you about Shatta Wale is never true. I'm going to break it down.
Break it down.
When Shatta never had things, he was attacking his colleague artists because of show business. He wanted to make sure everybody eats. Now, if you want to see if somebody really dislikes you or not, when they get rich, is where you see it. For instance, Sammy Flex, Sarkodie said something in one of his songs that since Kojo Sheldon started making money, he doesn't talk about people again. Yeah. There's one thing about poverty. When you are poor, you can discuss people. I just say, what do you share brackets with them family? I'm still hustling inside. But you see, the truth of the matter is, when you are poor, you discuss people. But when you get to that point where you are rich, right? You don't discuss people
ideas.
Anymore. You discuss ideas.
Facts.
You see, if Shatta Wale really hated anybody in this industry, this is the perfect time he's supposed to shade all of them. This right here is the perfect time. But the intentions were pure. the heart was clean. But then again, to keep the entertainment industry booming so that the political space will not take over everything, he decided to put himself down at the sacrificial lamb and cause one or two wahala that can shake the industry.
Yeah.
Today, Shatta Wale owns a number of assets that most of your favorite do not own.
Fact.
And he can use that as a jab to all of them. But anytime he gets the opportunity, look at when he posted the car. Go and look at the caption he wrote on Snap. He says, small, we'll get there.
Yeah.
He's using these things to motivate his fans.
Yeah, I think I saw it too. I saw some people flying the post.
If you are telling someone who hates, you do know someone who hates someone. I don't want to mention any other artist, but the evidence are out there for you to see.
I see.
Shatta Wale is somebody who tried to make sure the Ghanaian music industry doesn't become dormant. Doesn't become one that it is all about music.
I know, right?
There should be more flair, more chemistry. We can have various things to discuss.
Yeah. Now, this brings another conversation of the property thing. Is this another property that is yet to have an issue? Because we talked. I know that area is always slippery for you.
No, it's not.
And you are careful how you want to step in there.
It's not.
But when Stonebwoy said another property, Yoko, and Shatta Wale gave us Benz, and I said, hey, is this another property? Is it another topic for someone to discuss or some people to discuss? And I want to get your views on this. Another property for people to discuss once again.
First of all, whoever is doing this song for Shatta Wale by this time hasn't checked the time. That's the first thing I have to say. Secondly, one thing Shatta Wale hates is you do this song for him. He replies with a Benz.
Yeah.
The records are straight.
Yeah.
We can go back to the days when Sarkodie did the first one.
Advice.
Then he dropped a Mercedes. There is also another one. But I believe this is not even a reply.
Yeah.
Because with that one, Shatta replied with the caption.
Yes.
But this wasn't a reply. And this is one thing that I want people to see the difference. Someone is fighting a shadow. But Shatta is enjoying his peace. Whatever Shatta is gaining now, he is doing it to the satisfaction of his soul and to ensure his fans understand that your support towards Minecraft has not gone waste.
Okay.
Now God has blessed me. That is why people still have problem with Shatta Wale throwing money. Shatta is not throwing the money because he wants to harm somebody. No. But he's throwing the money, so that is the only opportunity he can have to share the money equally to his fans.
That's fact.
If Shatta decides to go on social media, let me take fans who have been doing how many of his fans can he share the money to?
Yeah.
In fact, it wouldn't get to the very people on the street. Some of his fans do not hold phone. Look at the people that came to the Yoko office. How many of them do they have smartphones? But they are the ones who force these roadside DJs to play his music, and they dance and they make videos.
Fact.
So you see, those people, how do they get the Shatta's blessing? We've seen pastors come out to talk about how Shatta Wale money has helped their lives.
Yeah. There is a video out there like
so some of these things there, Shatta can't stop it. It's not his fault because his fans has helped him get to where he is.
Okay.
And he only can show that thank you back. Unlike other artists who will be on stage and then, celebrate you, those are good. But you see, sometimes going the extra mile, taking out that hard cash you've made and giving it to this artist, that is one of the ways the artist can also see you appreciate them.
I know.
Yeah.
Now, there is a video where Stonebwoy was seen talking about his project release dates and sometimes his feelings about how some people would want to counter some of his moves. It is a video that I would want us to analyze on this show before we run away from here. So, director, if you are ready, let's go catch it. When we come back, Long John will be talking, then we can run away from here. This is The Real Talk right here on Sammy Flex TV. Stay tuned, I'll be back.
Does this make sense? It's interesting you're asking. Okay, whenever you decide to drop your EP, we're also gonna drop a track on that beat.
Well, so just a snappy one, and I know we would have to do a review of this. What does it mean when you think you release jobs or release projects and therefore nobody has any right to release any other thing. What does it mean? Like some people say, the sky is too big for us all to live in. It is not for just one person. So why should this become even an issue? And again, when some of these things come up, we know people who will be fingered. We know people who will be fingered. We know them. So why this particular statement? We are closing on this. Long John, your opinion on this? Let's run away from here.
The truth of the matter is, when I saw that video, I was totally disappointed.
Okay.
You see, this type of conversations, I don't know where they come from. It's just like Kojo Nkansah saying that, complaining that why should creative art industry put that the Lumbers date on his
Yes, a similar point.
These are quite unfortunate and lame comments that will be passed by seniors in the game. You know, I mean, the calendar is there for everyone. I don't think it was created for one particular person.
Exactly.
And every date created for everyone to live in it. So if you, in your right senses, have made an album, and the album you made it is a target to somebody, where you even went ahead and say Yoko and Global, by force rhyming just to critique somebody in your song. The first time seeing a top artist add a beef song to his body of work. The first time seeing a top artist add a beef song to his body of works. Then you ask yourself questions like, if you can use another artist as a direction to push your project, how dare you question another artist or another fan base for telling their artists to use that same release date of yours as theirs to release their own song? What are you running for? You believe yourself. You've built a good solid fan base.
Okay.
What are you scared of? He has his fan base. You have your fan base.
Exactly.
If you are to organize your show, the people that will come for your show wouldn't be the same people that will go for your show.
Fact.
So what are you scared of? Unless you see, I always tell people this. Always watch the way he speaks. Like some intellectual way they hold some PhD, but plenty of them are flawed arguments right before they start. And you are to even say something like that, you are living in mental slavery. Bro, what is mental slavery? It is show business. There's show and there's business.
Of course.
You have the right to attack an artist on your song as a marketing tool for your body of work. But you want to criticize another artist from releasing a track because you are releasing yours on the same day. In the name of, it is slave mentality. What kind of mindset? Also mindset now. Or did they say artists know? What kind of mindset do you have? You see, let's strike the balance. You want to do showbiz. You are doing showbiz. You understand? But always, this is not the first time he's doing this. All the time, if he does something and he's questioned, he wants people to see their honor, their na obiasu yebino. Only their strong call, like it has a way of coming out at them strong call. For instance, the sharing of money. Me, I don't throw money. I give money. When there are videos, evident videos of you throwing money. Now you said the other one who throws money, every negative name you call there, only the no. You are asked a simple question. Why is it that someone, Mano asks you, why is it that someone or the other some other people are calling on the artist to release a song on the day you release yours? How do you take that? And say, that's a slavery mentality and then what is slavery about that? Do you know slavery? Slavery is you taking an artist in your head, traveling to Jamaica, and instead of focusing on your EP, currently as he has dropped the EP, it has never entered any chart in Jamaica. Meanwhile, you granted over 38 interviews in Jamaica.
You counted them?
Please. Please. Offered. On top of my head. You see, you granted over 38.
I'm not sure you counted
interviews.
Them yet.
I'm not sure. No, but this is on top of my head.
Okay.
Oh, you see, it's not creative, but on top of my head. Over 38 interviews. You understand? Traditional media, online. But those same platform, how many of them have been able to hype your project as your interview you went to do there? There are platforms that posted your interviews. How many of them have posted your project in Jamaica? You understand? You think you have the right to tell artists or Ghanaians how to make them move? Hey, you went outside to to claim some things, call artists settings and a whole patterns. Then they set it up. Then they set the thing up, like set it up. Now
Chamo is not here today, so let's end it.
so now you are giving a platform to clear the air on something about releasing of track the same day as yours, and you are telling us that that's slavery mentality. What is more of a slave mentality than carrying the hatred of someone to another man's land and discussing them over your body of work?
Okay.
What is more slavish than that? If there's a word like that, permit me to use.
No, it's allowed.
Because you've traveled outside the country.
Yeah.
You have a body of work. In fact, all his interviews that I saw in Jamaica, it was all about another artist. His interviews that did well. He was talking about another artist. Okay. None of them centered on his body of work.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So if you feel you can do that to sell or market your goods, Shatta Wale and his fans can also decide on this date to which we want to drop.
Okay.
If you are a man, you should have dropped a date, your release date. Make we see, say you the control Ghana.
I'm sure there was a release date.
There was no release date.
No,
we followed closely.
There was a release
There was
date.
close marking.
There was a release
Let me show you. There was no release date.
There
In
was.
fact, most of the fans were surprised the day it came out.
I knew there was. Maybe they missed it, but there was a release date.
Are you talking about the 25th or 20th?
No. There was a release date in September. There was a release date in September.
There was no release date.
Maybe.
If there was a release date, you of all people
maybe
would know.
they stopped publicizing.
Give me the date. Which day did you know?
Oh, I think it was 9th or 8th. Yeah. I think it was 8th or 9th.
Okay, we are on the PR. But you see, that be the truth. You understand? This is show business. And in the end, if you feel attacking another artist is how you want to run your show business, it's not bad. No. Artists used to say, what do you need? If you drop, I'll drop. You travel there and come and feature Abeshi. But me, I'll sit here and record, and the Vance Cartel would like to feature me. So drop, make a drop. Where's the problem, man?
Wow, it is true.
You see, one thing we have to also set the record straight. The album you dropped was not international. Most of it has more of local people on it.
Okay.
But you went to Jamaica to do what? In the end, if the album is supposed to cross borders, first of all, they have to vibe to the lyrics. They don't understand. Of course, the melodies can be good and stuff. But you see, this is what Shatta Wale is very good at. You'll be intentional about your project. You understand? You are dropping an album that you feel, this album, you want to make sure it crosses borders. If you go to Jamaica, like, no problem. But this is the album Agbeshi, Kenny Eyes Are On, speaking deep rooted Igbe. The focus should be more of Ghana.
Yeah.
You understand? Not because you feel that, no, but the truth is that if the song is able to perform well here, it can conquer the others because most of the focus is tuned in here to the people here. But you drop on, and this is why probably the next time you drop another project, someone in Jamaica won't take you serious. Because after listening to a melody, they might think, oh, what's the meaning of this? But you see what Shatta dropped with. You see, you've dropped a body of work. Now we can compare the details of the work. Shatta dropped something, which is The Street Crown, which on his EP. All the songs on there, listen to the lyrics. Even if you're in a foreign land, you understand the lyrics.
Yeah.
You vibe with it. You know what he's talking about. Now he dropped Safa. He said completely clear, Safa is not for international. This is for my people in Ghana.
Exactly.
People should dance to it.
Yes.
And when you listen to
every,
they are still dancing to it.
Yeah.
When you listen to every song in there, it has a lot of local dialect that is speaking a message to the ordinary Ghanaian.
Yes.
Accra, everything in there. It talks about the settings of Ghana. The location of Ghana, how Ghana people move in Ghana, how slaves move in Ghana. You understand? So I think getting our priorities right also as artists should be very important. We should know what projects we are dropping and where we want to sell the project.
Okay.
You understand?
I get it. Well, on this note, I think it is time for us to say goodbye to you on the Real Talk segment. Remember, we get started and we are even going to give you some more. The year is still young for us, especially at Shatta Movement, because we've promised you a bigger project which is yet to come. already. We've given you some singles for the year. We've given you an EP, Voice of the Crown EP, which is doing well, topping charts and more. The bigger one will still hit you guys harder than expected. Meanwhile, the remix of Street Crown is also in the coming. Wait for it. Shatta Wale X Vybz Kartel. It is crazy. Vybz Kartel is already doing magic all over the world, including London, which is latest. And he has a remix with Shatta Wale on the Street Crown. Already they have Mansa Musa, another crazy dope song that is, I know many people have not even discovered because that song came at the time that he was in jail. Now that he's out, they have something. I know the big question many people are asking is that when the African King album drops, will Vybz Kartel still be there? I'll leave that one to the gods. It is a question for the gods. Thank you, Long John, for coming through. Thank you, producers of the show, Theophilus Digos, Desert, as well as Sammy Tuga. We do this for the love and for the culture. Remember to subscribe to us. Let us read your commentaries as well. And until we meet again, it's all love. Oh, we are close, but I just remembered. Street Beat has been talking. I just remembered. Yeah, he said something, but let me just read it. Maybe I'll just read it and we run away from here. He said he has put on X that there has been some talk about a jab. Just to clarify, the song was recorded earlier this year. As always, unbelievers will doubt the prophet of Jah. The story behind Deeper is honestly just a funny one. Stonebwoy, I beg you, make I tell them. Hashtag the torture season. Hashtag the torture. This is what Street Beats is telling us. Street Beats is saying that to him, he knows very well that the jab that people are talking about, Yoko on the Deeper song, he knows very well it is a story that has been told among them or between them some long time ago. He said it is not now, like long time ago. That story has been said. And maybe it is happening now for some reason.
Oh, this is damage control. They can't fool us. It is damage. Uncle, let's be serious. It is damage control.
It is damage control.
You see, the whole thing is, you see, Shatta has always been termed as the artist who is more like a prophet. Most of his music, everything he says, he does it.
Yeah.
And I said, what international interview na in Mguasiaba? Then in fact, that be because the story of the Yoko and Global, you can't convince me. Global and Yoko are no coincidence. You can't convince me. You look.
Oh, I think Chief Stars has also said the same thing.
Oh, it is damage control.
Oh, I see.
They are trying to salvage the image. You know, the image has been damaged. To go and sit on
Chief Stars also Chief Stars also saying it.
Yes, for you to go and sit on an international platform and claim he has been living a certain, and now it comes out that the Rolls Royce you were claiming is actually his. Hey, we can't take this disgrace. In December, he claimed he's a prophet. He's saying this. The Rolls Royce Shatta says he has bought. Let's see if it will land in Ghana. Shame no more.
So it was actually a report from Pulse Ghana where they reported that my property no go lock for Yoko. Stonebwoy jab settings man Shatta Wale in new song. And Chief Styles quoted the post and said, interestingly, it is a manifestation of a prophecy, not a jab. This song was recorded earlier this year, believe me.
Me say aye PR. This you see how smart he is.
The comment under it alone is interesting.
You see how smart he is. This song was recorded earlier this year. No 2 weeks about that. I beg you. Earlier this year, from August to January, and earlier this year. Jimmy yo. You are going to say
you don't fool like that, eh?
Yes. Debbie Roland Becker. If you know how to give a proverb, you also know how to interpret it. We know why you are doing this. Uncle, let me tell you the truth. If you go on international platform and say things and it do not happen, and you see, let me tell you the truth. It affected his brand, whether I like it or not.
Okay.
It affected his brand. So you see, he's trying to play the Charles Niyama mindset here.
Okay.
Charlie, you know what? They won't destroy my EP release. I'm not gonna make this Yoko story destroy my EP. I go talk about them. So everything go dey surface level.
Okay.
So as you talk about the Yoko, then your album, your EP still is on the tangent. What I say? Yeah. This Shatta Wale, he is learning the game, and we are happy he is learning from the greatest. Okay. Because it works. Trust me, people believe the story.
So what the manager and the producer are saying?
Wait, it's PR. You also say yeah. Oko kasem.
I say animguase fata kaniba.
Yeah, what they are benimba. Oh yeah. It's very painful. If you say so, especially looking at the way he said it full chest, and it didn't come out the way, because let me tell you, the story Stonebwoy knew about Shatta, that made him say that. Myself, I've heard it. Yeah. But when everything started playing out, what's the name of the emoji came out to the revelation. That is what now changed me by my oh, I see. So that is the story he thought he knew that he had against him. That's not me. I was told that same story about Wale.
But at that time, there was nothing like Yoko in that conversation.
No, you see,
even if you doubted who owned the property,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's PR. Because NIB could have come into this matter. Any other security agency. Why Yoko? Yeah. You can't be smarter than the system. Okay. We are following one of the smartest artists. Shatta Wale, won't we beat here?
Well, his name is Long John. My name is Sammy Flex. Show was produced by Three Musketeers, Sammy Tuga, Theophilus Digos, and Desert. Until then, remember, we are in this for the business, we are in this for the culture, and we are in this for the love. It ends here and nothing else. My name is Sammy Flex. We out of here. Bye-bye.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select, roco beat.